Bonjour, je m'appelle Josh. I'm not Francais, but I'm wearing Lacoste.
So the first car in this marketplace is a Ford Fiesta Mark 7. So it's not an ST, it's got an interesting exhaust, smoke taillights, debadged as every car is in the UK pretty much. Apart from the livery, I wouldn't say it's too bad. Just the livery and the canards and stuff, that's a bit overdone, but other than that, it's not that bad. Oh, they swapped the Ford badge for a white one, they got a red shift knob. Okay, those can't be real Sparkos. They look like fake Sparkos with the Sparko harness and Sparko badges all over it. Okay, so the harness is attached to the rear seat, so the person in the back can't sit in there. Weird exhaust with the diffuser hanging off. Yeah, white wheels. White wheels are cool. I think they're cool. Very good condition. Not really. 2010 Ford Fiesta E-Tech 1.2 petrol 5-speed manual. Tastefully modified. Tastefully? Lots of money spent on modifications. Lots of money. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the car. So we're going to be recreating this car in Forza Horizon 4. So the car this guy has is a Mark 7 non-facelift, but the only one we have in the game is a Mark 7 facelift. I really wish we had a non-facelift one because I think the non-facelift one looks a lot better than the facelift one. I mean, what the hell is that grille? Come on, what are you doing? So yeah, we're going to be buying this in white because I'm pretty sure this guy probably bought it in white. I doubt he wrapped it in white. So it does seem fairly low, but not slammed, so we'll just put races. Okay, yeah, that's pretty decent. Now for this car, I think it's perfect to use the Forza Aero because he does have a tow hook, not there, but it does have a tow hook, it does have a splitter, he does have canards, so yeah, ideal for Forza Aero. And for the wing, I mean, it's not as big as this, but it is like the similar shape, so might as well put it on. Wheels, I've got a fairly good idea for the type of wheels. These are pretty much what he has on this car, so we'll just put those on. I think they're a little bit bigger, so we'll just put it to 18. So according to his performance mods, he has a Ram air intake, which is like really cheap. For example, an air intake in my car would set you around 350, 400 pounds. This one probably cost him around 80 quid. Less than 80 quid probably. And he's also got a decat, so decats are illegal, by the way, in the UK apparently. So this guy is breaking the law to sound good, even though it's 1.2 and it probably doesn't sound good at all. We'll just put street exhaust, and because that thing over there looks a bit like a decat. And we are done. That's the performance mods for his car. He did list that in the performance mods that his wheels were painted white, which I don't think it's a performance mod. So yeah, we're gonna paint the wheels white and just recreate the livery, which I'm pretty bad at doing in Forza, so wish me luck. Okay, so he's got the black mirrors, so we'll put that on, and then we've got the, oh, what? You can't paint that black? Oh, you dumb. Now the performance mod, white wheels. Yes, how performancey is that, man. It looks like he's slightly tinted his windows, so we'll put that on, and that's the painting bit done. Now to recreate the livery, which is going to be fairly hard, but I don't give a shit. Okay, so he's got a black roof, so we'll recreate that black roof. There you go, that's the black roof done. Now for the front, he has like this extender thing. Actually, would this look better? Okay, yeah, this looks a bit more accurate, so we'll do that. Okay, so we've done the stripe part, which took us a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. Okay, so for the red stripe that he has across the side of his car, I'm going to be using sponsor stickers and then turning them into the colour which he has, which is kind of like a dark red, which is around like here. Stamp that there, stamp that there, stamp that there, and stamp that there, and then we'll group all those stickers. Voila, we have done it. We've recreated the stripe. Identically, not identically, but close enough. The fuse is complete, and that pretty much completes the whole car. There you go, that is the Facebook Marketplace Ford Fiesta 1.2 modified, even though it's pretty much stock. Okay, so the next car is actually fairly tasteful actually. It's the 2003 Volkswagen Golf R32 show car. I'm not a big fan of like doing all leather interiors, like leather everything, especially if it's the colour like blue. London Cartel, it's got a Mark 7 steering wheel, I think. That's pretty tasteful, I do give him that. I'll give him props for that. Colour dashboard, I'm not a really big fan of. I think this should be black. Depending on the car. If it's a Golf, then don't do that, please. Looks like some expensive wheels. What are those? But yeah, it's a bagged R32 Golf in a blue and white colour scheme. That's a pretty neat engine bay. Oh, and he's also got the Ram air intake thing, as you can see there. That's like a big thing in the UK, putting Ram air intakes into cars. If I could get one for my CRZ, then I'll definitely put that on because it's cheap and it's a good way to sound good. But for the long run, I'll probably get a K9 one. 115,000 miles, quite a lot. Manual gearbox, blue with a white interior, excellent condition. It does look like it's an excellent condition. The spec list is massive, too much to list. Yeah. But yeah, 2003 Volkswagen Golf R32. Let's get into the build. And there's the Golf R32 2003, perfect for this car build. We haven't got the correct colour for it, so we're gonna have to make it ourselves later, but for the meantime we'll just make it white so we can see the mods that we do easier, if you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying. still are. Okay, so I'd say we'll just put rally springs on it and then we'll slam it afterwards. So ram air intake, exhaust, etc. So we'll just do that and that. For the wheels, we don't have the exact wheels that the guy has got in the car, so we're gonna have to recreate something similar. So we'll just choose this and then we'll paint it to make it look more similar to the wheel that this guy's got on this car. And that is the end of the mods, I think. Go into tuning, slam it like that, yeah, and then we'll see what it looks like
later.
Damn, so what'd you find this, man? Damn. Yeah, it does look pretty decent. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. You know what? I think that's fairly similar. Let's compare it to the... Yeah, that's perfect, man. It's similar to this color, but brighter and nicer and flyer. And then for the wheels, we'll just put this on and then we'll do this and then we'll make it black and perfect. That's pretty much the wheels and we are done. The Golf is a pretty decent car. There is one opposite my road and it does sound really good, but it's not slammed like this or bagged. It's like a stock R32 with like a Miltech exhaust. It sounds really good. I would really love to have one of these one day in the future. Probably a Mark 5 though, because I'm not a big fan of the Mark 4 shape. But yeah, I love the Mark 5s. And yeah, on to the next car. Wait. But before we get into the next car, here's a friendly little reminder to hit that like button there. Hit that nasty like button. 5,000 likes for a part 2 to this video. Also subscribe to my channel if you are new. We are trying to hit 130,000 subscribers by the end of April. Any help will be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. And let's get back into the next car. Okay, so the next car is actually pretty interesting. It is a Subaru BRZ, which you don't get a lot in the UK. In the UK, you only just get like GT86s and stuff, but yeah. I don't know why, but BRZs are like rarer and slightly more expensive than the 86, but yeah. I would rather have a BRZ than the 86 in my opinion. That's just me. But yeah, this is the new model, so it has the facelift headlights, the facelift bumper. This one has American style plates, which is really interesting. I'm not a big fan of them. Those aren't Valenti taillights, but they look like facelift. I don't know, they look kind of similar. They got a big wing on it, and it looks like a Sabon trunk. I don't know, maybe. Of course, T37s with a Toyota Previa, Lucidia, I think, Lucidia in front, which is also very tasteful. I don't know why I'm talking about this now. But yeah, very nice. Let's read the description for it. For sale, Subaru BRZ. Okay, it doesn't mention anything about it being bad, so we'll just assume that it is. And yeah, let's recreate this BRZ into Forza Horizon 4. BRZ, as you Americans say. Okay, so rally springs and then we'll slam it afterwards. So the T37s in this game are very different to the ones which he has on his car. I wish they had different T37s in the game. Like, these are decent, but the ones he has on his car are insane. I wish we had those in the game, man. Okay, so he definitely doesn't have these exhausts, but I think it's the same bumper, but we're gonna have to, we'll just upgrade it to these because they have the bigger exhausts and they look much better. Why, what, who keeps these exhausts on the car, man? Stop it. Okay, so the wing he has is very slightly similar to this, but much bigger, so we'll just use that for the meantime. And yeah, and the car is slammed, looking very tasty. And yeah, let's get into the painting bit. Okay, so literally for the paint, all he has is white wheels, and then for the wing it looks like a black one, but I just put carbon because banter. And then we use some other people's designs for the trunk to replicate the black trunk or boot. Why am I saying trunk? I meant to say boot. And you know what? I think that's close enough. That is the BRZ complete. Okay, so my next car is whoa, is that my Instagram? Do you not follow it? Well, I'm not saying anything. All I'm saying is that you might want to follow it because I post a lot of behind the scenes on it. And I'm also scared of Tion Wayne. I mean, like, look at him, man. He's menacing, man. And the next car is yet again another bagged car. What? Why is there so many bagged cars in the UK? I don't know. It's the culture here. Deal with it. So here we have a BMW 1 Series with what seems to be US spec headlights, which a lot of you guys are US, American, Yankees. The amount of cars I see like this is unreal. Oh, look at that, it's a bagged E-Class. Wow, so many bad cars in the UK. Yada. Okay, we'll just recreate the car. I just realised that this build is going to be pretty boring because it's just literally so easy to make. Oh, and look at that, he's also got the US spec headlights. Wow. So let's give it the rally suspension, give it those stance boy wheels, and then we'll slam it. Look at the car in the auto show. Wow, it looks really nice, doesn't it? It does look really nice. Paint it grey. Wow, it looks really realistic now, doesn't it? Then we'll paint the spokes like that, and then wow, we have just made our car, haven't we? That was the most sarcastic build I've ever made. Okay, now the next car is an £8,000 2005 Mini. It does look fairly well modified, I think. It's got a little wing on it, it's orange, I think it's probably wrapped orange. All painted. If it's painted, then fair enough. Or if it's standard, that would be mental. But yeah, it's a pretty good car. OMP steering wheel, like an extended shifter, bucket seats. That's a lot of bolster. That head would stay right where it is, man. Is this even road legal? What? That's mental. But yeah, roll cage, that is fairly decent. I'm not a big fan of the interior, right, the speedo and stuff, but other than that, that is a fairly sick car. That is really sick. Props to the guy who made this. That is insane. But yeah, we'll recreate this insane car in Forza Horizon 4. These kind of rally lights, they look so cool on minis. Like, I think all minis need to come with them, but this car doesn't have that, so we have to remove it. Does it have a little wing on? Oh, it's not the same. This is, I don't want to put this on, but this is like the closest it is to the car. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to put it on. Center exhaust is more similar to this, so we're gonna have to put that one on. Wheels are similar to this, like we put on the previous car, the Fiesta. It does look a bit like a track car, so we'll just put race tires on because I think that's best suited for the car. We'll put race suspension on because race car. Roll cage because it has a roll cage, and weight reduction because it looks like it's reduced in weight. Time to paint this thing. Okay, so for the paint, it's like a really bright orange, so something like that. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, I don't know why this guy has this, but he has chrome ring mirrors, which is weird. I mean, if the car wasn't a race car, then fair enough, but why have chrome mirrors on a race car? Come on, can we paint this wing? Yes, we can. We'll make it carbon because it's a race car. Paint group 2, we'll make it black so that the roof is black. And look at that, the wing mirrors also go black. That's mental. Black wheels, which I'm not a big fan of, but it looks realistic for the build. And that is the end of the build. Oh no, it's not. Okay, so I completely forgot about the side of the car, the flag thing on the side of the car. So we're gonna have to put the flag thing here. Oh, very nice, very nice. I like. Done, mate. That is good, my G. I hope the guy's watching, the guy who owns the car. This does not look too bad, actually. I think this is like the only car that I'd actually own out of all the cars in the list. Actually, the BRZ, the BRZ was really nice. But this is insane, man. Who wouldn't say no to this? So yeah, that's the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. Like I said at the start of the video, make sure to hit 5,000 likes for a part 2 to this video. So yeah, link me to some cars that you want me to build in the future. 5,000 likes for a part 2. Subscribe to my channel if you are new as well. We're trying to hit 130,000 subscribers by the end of April. Also follow me on Instagram as I mentioned before with that weird little plug. And yeah, until next time, have a good one, guys. Stay safe, stay inside, it's locked down. Until next time, cheers.
Lacoste. That's the top that I rock when I'm feeling a boss. Lacoste. That's the top that I cop when I'm feeling to shop. Lacoste. I do not ball, I do not floss. I'm not a fool, I know the cost, but I love how I feel when I'm sporting Lacoste.